everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Reaction Shot, and in today's video, we are going to be doing another reaction. This one is going to be everything wrong with Transformers Dark of the Moon, and let's get started. So, without further ado, let's do it. If you're new, make sure to turn on those post notifications and subscribe. That's all I'm going to say to the end of the video. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, action. Everything wrong with Transformers Dark of the Moon. And 19 minutes or less, spoilers go.
We were once a peaceful race.
It might have been worth Optimus Prime staying dead in the last movie so that he couldn't narrate the next one. Opening flashback brought to you by the Peter Jackson School of Beginning Movies.
Our defeat was all but certain.
Look, the people who saw the first two movies already know this shit, and the people who showed up for the third without seeing the first two don't care. This scene depicts the last time people who watch the sky for a living ever did their job. This ship, which was shot on Cybertron, doesn't actually crash from its damage until Earth's moon gets in its way. Abraham Zapruder was always following the president, wasn't he? Movie Forrest Gump's JFK into the film because movies about transforming alien robots need all the authenticity they can computer generate. Real JFK was quite the transformer himself, so it seems. Discount faked moon landing. Also, did we have to relive the events of the entire moon landing? Couldn't we have just started right here and went straight to the part that is so important to the third Transformers film?
The Apollo 11 is on the far side of the moon.
Neil, you are dark on the rock.
If he's on the far side of the moon, why can NASA still talk to him just fine? Does Sam have a chocolate-coated cock or something? Why do babes want to bang this guy? Scene does not contain a... Oh, who am I kidding? Even I can find something to enjoy in this scene. Michael Bay directed the movie, but Tim Burton directed the photograph. Sam's parents are still in these movies.
What a gorgeous box.
No one said this movie was subtle.
Yesterday, that one was in my underwear drawer.
Well, you have to cut these robots a break. There are no female robots except for that Isabel Lucas bot from the last movie. Transformers are like the Smurfs, and she was the Smurfette. And she's dead now. Fresh flowers are the prop master's best friend.
We're not at the love word yet.
Oh great, we're back at this shit again. Only they flipped it. Can't wait to see who says it first. Bot and the Hound. Haha, foreshadowing the fact that the character in this movie that is voiced by Spock goes crazy. Also, what a stupid thing to foreshadow.
What if she dumps us like the last girl?
Let's face it was Michael Bay who did the dumping.
It reminds me a lot of Bumblebee. If Bumblebee were a sad piece of shit.
You mean like Bumblebee in the first movie when Sam first met him? Car won't start cliche. And good thing Sam's parents showed up 10 days early so that he could get to the job interview.
In the years since our arrival,
He's just gonna start narrating again like we didn't just sit through 14 minutes of movie?
Earth has seen much change. Energon detectors guard its cities now.
And that's all been expunged.
Well, obviously not. Was Christopher Walken not available to take this bullet for John Malkovich? World's most famous extra takes his time crossing the office to maximize screen time. Also, Catherine Keener isn't possessing John Malkovich to have sex with Cameron Diaz in this scene. Uncredited Gary Busey takes picture for John Malkovich.
You saved 5 of them, including the control pillar.
Alien Technobabble.
It defies your laws of physics.
Hey, dude, they're not our laws. Physics laws apply to the whole universe. Oh man, they dragged poor Alan Tudyk into this, didn't they? Former secrets just so he could get information about Wang. But the movie needed to find a way to keep Malkovich in it somehow, so hey, Optimus decided to show up. What the f*** has he been doing this whole time? He was only 10 minutes behind for some stupid reason that is totally unclear. Did he stop for donuts while this was going on? His whole life is this, right here. Where does he have to be other than right here?
Take a look, Optimus. This is all on you.
Correct.
Correct.
Suck or what? I mean, it's like a fan sci-fi film.
You set him up, I'll knock him down. Michael Bay hates America. Sentinel lets Optimus live, and Optimus just gives up fighting him afterwards. Not time for the climax yet, I guess. Nice reveal, but you clearly established in the last movie that Bumblebee and the other Autobots would be able to tell the hot girlfriend's car was an evil Decepticon all along. Also, Sentinel Prime is revealed as evil, Patrick Dempsey's revealed as evil, and now the $200,000 car is revealed as evil. This movie has surprise evil character reveal-itis.
I've had my eye on you for years, Sam.
That's why I went through all this trouble of giving your girlfriend a job to get to you, rather than just giving you a job in the first place. Hilarious physical comedy moment, but he was told to do one thing, get to Optimus and ask a question. So showing the Decepticons all this little routine isn't going to save his girlfriend or make me enjoy the movie.
You let my hand go? What the hell was that?
Epps just shrugs off the weirdness and assumes Sam is simply a crazy dickhead.
We're bringing everybody in, kid. Putting all the intel on the table.
This is a flimsy excuse to shoehorn this character back into the movie. This world views this fired agent as a crazy person, not a reliable source of intel. Helicopter blades slowed down to be in time with the music cliche. Movie thinks we'll buy that they killed the Autobots nonsense 1 hour before the movie ends. Just in case you confused it with Chicago, South Africa. How can you expect the human slaves to adapt to an entirely different atmosphere? Also, why use the space bridge to move the planet, instead of just jumping through it and poof, you're back on Cybertron? Hell, you can bring your slave labor force through the space bridge too. But an entire planet? because unless Cybertron is nearly identical to Earth in size and mass, I think it's going to throw off something in the solar system just by taking over its spot in the galaxy.
The red one there controls the rest.
Wow, thanks for all that helpful information. Evil and expositional. How does he do it? Movie turns into a trailer of itself. I realize the Decepticons probably view them as lost leaders, but Chicago is a huge city, and they're just killing tons and tons of slave labor for a show of force that exactly 0 people on Earth need to see to believe the Decepticons are deadly. Also, I'm all for seeing the destruction of Chicago, but can't we just let the Cubs finish the job they started? Cozy melancholy pop song plays over carnage scenes so our subconscious will remember it's all fake. Worldwide domination starts in Chicago for some reason, and no other city. Also, why destroy Chicago again? Was there a reason to lay waste to it?
The kid with wicked...
This is the 3rd movie, and this guy's been working with the kid in all 3 of them. For him to continue mispronouncing the name is just insulting at this point. To the audience. Shocker. Also, Energon detectors decided to take another crucial smoke break in order to not notice the Autobots still on Earth. Also, I'm glad Optimus came back to save the day, but how did he know exactly where Sam was? Or was this just a chance meeting, which would probably make it worth 2 cents? NASCAR bots.
For today, in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them.
Gee, I'm really glad you're alive, Optimus, and taking the battle to them, but honestly, did you have to wait while the Decepticons slaughtered millions of innocent Chicagoans before showing up to take the battle to them?
We were hidden in the first booster rocket to separate.
Because one booster rocket can hold several large transformers if you forget about Impossible.
Our only chance is the element of surprise.
I think I know where to look.
You know where to look for the element of surprise? No, she totally sees him immediately. How stupid do you think your audience is? Why is Laserbeak still hanging around Patrick Dempsey? Megatron said they were done with that insect, so is it just in case Sam showed up, which no one at all thought would happen? Is Sam showing up at this apartment to confront humans somehow a problem for the big Decepticon plan? Sure, just drop him. You have weapons, but let gravity decide this. Well, someone's seen Back to the Future too. What is Laserbeak doing? Wrestling Sam? Everyone's gonna survive this, so what's the point? Dylan suddenly has super jumping skills, and look at these bridges. McDreamy's not making that jump even with Jesse Owens' legs.
Even with Jesse
Well, of
Owens'
course you
legs.
One shot's all we need.
One shot's all we need, cliche.
That is one scary-ass Decepticon.
Earn that paycheck, Tyrese.
They
Oh
got
my
my
God.
trailer. I need that flight deck.
What? You haven't needed the trailer once this whole trilogy, but now you absolutely need that shit?
Grapple gloves for climbing.
Hi everyone, my name's Michael Bay. All I know how to do is take other movie moments, throw them in a blender, and serve up the sludge that comes out. Why do the Autobots ever shoot these useless regular bullets at Decepticons? Decepticons monitor all airspace except this one side of Willis Tower. Also, Willis Tower. Sears Tower forever. Helicopters make it all the way to Willis Tower after a brief firefight because Decepticons just give up for weird stretches of time. Lots of weapons to choose from to stop this helicopter. I choose the buzzsaw. I realize that as humans in this situation, you have to do something, right? But what the hell good do these guys think they're going to do in this fight? There's the city of Chicago wasting taxpayer dollars again by running street lamps in broad daylight. Easiest targets to hit ever. Still misses. Only the nameless soldiers we don't care about get shot out of the sky.
Shooting at the building!
The Decepticons somehow know that Sam and crew are in this building, but decide shooting it in half is the best option rather than shooting at the floor they're on. Also, instead of finishing the job, they just let it hang on its axis and make the whole operation pointless. Also, if they were going to destroy Chicago for no reason, why not destroy all the buildings within sightline of the pillars? They went through all this trouble of wrecking the city, but left convenience everywhere. Also, collapsing building with heroes inside takes its sweet time falling over. For some reason. Come on, this dude isn't even trying to hide. He obviously knows that they're in here, but decides to investigate rather than blasting the hell out of it. Also, Decepticon decides to hunt for humans as if there's an invisible wall between him and all the columns they're hiding behind. Bad guy gets distracted by a moving object cliche. This Decepticon looks exactly like Megatron and Starscream. Heroes survive Decepticon attack in Skyscraper by utilizing time-tested method of jumping out the window. Conveniently hanging life-saving wires are convenient. Yeah, that guy's gonna die. Let's pan away from him.
Is everybody okay?
How could everyone possibly be okay, you jackass? Almost all the robots in these movies have some sort of cool name, but here's Drillerbot, ladies and gentlemen. Shockwave tries more of the building destruction strategy to kill the humans. Lord knows it's his best option right now.
Lord
And
knows
all
it's
out
the
of
best
fucks to give
option
about
right
the
now.
building in this movie that defied gravity, physics, and all the other known laws of anything. Why did you even make this shit live action? No. Also, not only is that a no, but even if he was able to grab her, that arm's coming off. That beautiful, beautiful arm. The fuck has he been this whole time? Optimus takes massive breaks and shows up way too late to everything. Oh yeah, that whole use a space bridge to bring Cybertron into Earth's position thing. Wonder why they didn't start doing this 20 minutes ago. Finally, we see the rest of the world in this plan, but these cities didn't need to be destroyed for some reason.
I ain't signing for all this.
What exactly did you sign up for, considering you have an M249 wrapped around your shoulder?
What a treat! You and me alone.
How did this asshole know where Sam was? Also, you had the element of surprise, and you blew it. I'd be upset that Sam somehow survives all this crashing and flinging around, but honestly, he's already a ragdoll at this point. Where's this asshole been all this time?
4 Autobots are captured.
Captured? No, those 4 Autobots are dead, right? Because any evil alien robot warlord worth his salt is killing Autobots at this point, not taking prisoners. I mean, right?
See if you can hack into the bridge.
Oh, bridges? I mean, 6th graders can hack into that shit. That's child's play.
That the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Discount Star Trek.
Bridge down.
Tudyk Ex Machina. Okay, but you only opened the space bridge. How did you tell the entire planet of Cybertron it was time to move through it?
I think they're going to kill us.
After waiting all this time? Why? Were they waiting for Sam to show up as a witness? Thankfully, the Decepticons execute the Autobots in an order that allows Bumblebee to live.
You're mine now.
Also, executions require just the right location before you can go through with it. Why is Bumblebee just taking this shit? 3 entire movies have taught us that whatever character development he has, it's that he's a rebel who doesn't take no shit. And he would fight back here and die 1,000 times before just silently and politely taking this execution shit. Longest attempted execution ever. See? Right now, B is fighting against way more bad guys than he would have been if he'd just fought against his captors 5 minutes ago. Off-brand Inception noise. Oh, sorry. Any sins the last couple minutes? I literally quit watching. This is already the most successful human attack on Transformers ever. I mean, how does the act of even beginning to bring Cybertron into our airspace not throw the whole solar system into orbital chaos?
Okay, I gotta try to help.
No you don't, actually. Where were these assholes the whole time the Decepticons were getting their asses kicked? She sure is pretty.
Only one future for me.
Impolite debris. Also, Jesus.
All your work to bring Sentinel back, and now clearly he has all the power.
What's worse, that Megatron falls for the reverse psychology, or that this movie is still leaning on such overused cliches at the 2-hour, 19-minute mark? After 3 damn movies, one which included these two fighting for 10 damn minutes, Optimus Prime takes out Megatron once and for all with the absolute greatest of ease.
You didn't betray me. You betrayed yourself.
Blah blah me, blah blah yourself cliche. It's not a Michael Bay movie if 2 people aren't hugging each other in slow motion at the end of it. I wonder what Optimus has to say about all this.
In any war.
No, wait, I didn't really mean that.
No, wait, I didn't really
I'm
mean
pretty
that.
sure this means you won't be in any Coen Brothers films in the future.
Wang. Deep Wang. Deep Wang.
Let's see what they have.
We are not alone after all, are we? No, sir. We're not alone.
There's nothing to fear.
Underdog in here.
You're an errand boy.
An errand boy.
Sent by grocery clerks.
I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again.
Leaving on a jet plane.
People moving out, people moving in because of the color of the skin.
Together the pillars form a space bridge. I designed, and I alone can control it.
There's more to life than a little money, you know.
Yes, for resources, for refugees.
And here you are, and it's a beautiful day.
You tossers! You had one job to do!
Still, so you had one job to do.
Surprise, cockbags!
128K binary encryption code. Difficult, but not for me.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Please, there'll only be one.
There can be only one.
That's the end of the video. That's this video. Yeah. So when I was looking, when I looked at this, on the second recommendation, actually Age of Extinction has 2 parts. So I think I'm gonna do Age of Extinction actually throughout the week. And I'm just gonna see how it goes throughout the week. I'm not saying it's an official thing yet, but yeah. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Reaction shot is done for the day.